Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CSC Racing League. My name is Soji Sakata. I am the S of CSC, and tonight it's the return of our Street Stock Short Track League, and we're coming to you from the freshly remodeled, freshly rescanned, fresh everything except these cars, North Wilkesboro Speedway. Located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, this track was just recently revived. As if you follow NASCAR, you will have heard of it. They had the All-Star race here last year, and the first points-paying race in like 20 years is happening next year here. So tonight we will not be running the Cup Series cars. Of course, we're running the Street Stocks. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Street Stocks, let's introduce them to you. These are the Street Stock class in iRacing. The Asphalt, I should say. There is a dirt variant. 375 horsepower push rod V8, 4-speed H-pattern transmission, 3 bodies. There's the Panther. That's the old 70s Camaro. There's the Casino. That's the 80s Monte Carlo. And these cars, by the way, 15x7 Hoosier radials, Comanche, I believe, line radials, and a live rear axle. Very loose, very easy to slide them. Very, very fun, and very, very on the edge of control. Easy to lose them. There's your third body style, the 90s Thunderbird. They call it Eagle. All 3 of these cars virtually identical under the skin. It's just what bodywork suits you. So with that being said, let's take a look here at the scenic view of North Wilkesboro Speedway. The legend lives on, it says, and indeed it does. Thanks to, I believe it was an effort by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Wish I was there, Big Hoss. Wish you could make it too. But we're still happy to have you in the chat regardless. Excited to get out here and watch some good racing tonight. North Wilkesboro, a very fun little track. Very, very hard to hang on to, though, so it's going to be an interesting race. Expecting a lot of off-corner spins and etc. But I think it's going to be a fun night tonight, so... Whew. But yes, I believe it was an effort from Dale Earnhardt Jr. and iRacing together to make this... whoa, DJ gets a big spin down the backstretch. Basically, that helped to make this possible, the refresh of this particular track. They had to go through and really revive it so that iRacing could scan it, and they did such a good job, they brought the racing back, which is awesome. A very, very fun little, like, stadium course. Kind of, like, uphill up the backstretch and downhill down the back. But then you look, I won't have to work Fridays much longer. Well, we hope you can join us again soon. Like I said, sorry you have to work tonight, but glad you are able to join us regardless, at least if nothing else, to watch and have some fun. Speaking of fun, there's 10 minutes left in the practice session. Not very good on my lap time here tonight. So, let's go out. Let's get into the CSC test car powered by SRD and see what we can get. Whoa. Feedback in my wheel, very funny right now. Here's your pit exit. Like I said, a little bit of an uphill pull down the backstretch here. A bit of an interesting feel. That's what I meant by the cars are very easy to get loose. Woo, babies, this thing is a handful. North Wilkesboro, a very short track. Best line I can recommend. Run wide on the outside, right out against that wall. Beyond the brakes, a little bit.
Testing.
Loud and clear.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Breasties.
All right. As you can see, very, very hard to hang on to in terms of the car. Wants to step out a lot on me. This is what these drivers have to contend with. To try to drive it down in there really hard. Oh dear. Very greenly with big damage there. Yeah. Woo! Big save. Holy smokes! I can't believe I held on to that. Just treating this track like it's a Formula Drift track. Woo! Hang that tail out. Come on. This is not the way you want to run the track, but... Alright. Excuse me. Clearly not my... Whoa! Holy mackerel, we got drilled from behind from Gary. Wasn't ready for that. Oh, man. Alright. You can see just how loose or how easy it is to get loose around this track. Let's go to that TV1 camera and just watch how easy this car steps on me. Jeez. Woo! What a hit. Alright, but with that, there's your track view, what it's like out there. Not my fastest track, if I'm honest. I am not good at here at North Wilkesboro. I'm good when I have a car with grip, like an open wheel modified, an SK, or you know, a Wheelin' or whatever. But get me in a street stock, and I start to struggle a little bit. I need some more practice to find a racing groove here. So let's see how our other competitors are faring. Let's get rid of this overlay so we can see our competitors and where they're at this evening. Let's go to the first car we find on track. That is the all too familiar Dubby Bird. That's the 69 of Gary Greenlee in the Eagle. Cut back, another Eagle on track. This one again, the always familiar number 5 Old Style Beer. That is Derek Hilker. That's my vehicle, Cameron Romano in the 15 Ace Frehley Tribute. Still rocking that paint scheme. And the 13 of Chris Hood in the Chick Hicks Panther. So, oh, there's another one we were missing before. That is the 96 Evil JD Casino, DJ Sycamore. DJ going to be running that high line tonight, looks like at least. At least that's what he's trying. Oh, and there's our other competitor. I knew I was missing somebody. That is the number 10 Panther of Brian Moore in the Busch Light Car tonight. Interesting to see how these drivers fare on this not so easy to drive track. It's fast, it's flatter than it seems, and that makes it really, really easy to get loose. That's the view I want. Here at North Wilkesboro, it's the... Oh, hang on to it, Brian. He could not hang on to it. That will bring the 10 car back to pit. What on earth did I cut back to? DJ, your trunk's over. Oh, dear. Alright, there goes 69 still making laps. Let's go through our field here and see who's had the fast laps of the day. Current fast lapper in that 10 car, Brian Moore, 20.360. Very fast lap considering Derek Hilker, a regular at the front of these fields in the street stocks, is a full 2/10 off of him, 20.535. Chris Hood is in third, 20.568. Spitting distance between him and Hilker. The 20.53 to 0.56 is nothing. 0.03 of a second is So infinitesimal, it's almost not worth measuring. And then DJ Sycamore as well. 25.68. Or 5.86, excuse me. I read the wrong one. They're inverse of each other. So 3 cars within 0.05 of each other. That is, I mean, we're talking not even a bumper length sometimes at that level. That is tight. Then there's me, 20.2 or 20.622. I cannot seem to find a groove around this track. Cameron Romano in the 15, 20.851. And Gary Greenlee, 21.231. Gary trying to... Wow! As him and Hilker go for a spin. Keep it off the wall, boys. Good save. Brian blows right through him. Woo, that was close. Bear with me. I'm gonna... Whew. I just got done with a 175 lap race at Iowa for a different league I'm actually a driver in, so I am tired. We'll watch Brian make some laps here. I'm going to grab a drink. That is disappointing and flat. I am going to go grab a fresh drink from the fridge. I'm going to leave you guys with the Scenic can. Actually, you know what? Can I get the... they don't have a TV... Oh, yeah, they do have a TV stack. This is perfect. We're going to set this to... Focus on crash. Uh-oh, it cut straight to DJ. That's not a good sign. What the heck, Gary? Alright, I'll be right back, folks. Enjoy the show. Alrighty. I have obtained a drink. I was unable to locate a snack, so I have to go without. But with that being said, let's set the lineup for the heat race that will set the grid for qualifying. Or not for qualifying, for the race. Let's go TV2. I'm gonna get a better one. TV1. Yeah, that's the camera angle I want. So, starting row 4, the 96 Evil JD Casino, DJ Sycamore. Outside row 3, the number 13 Chick Hicks Panther, that is Chris Hood. Inside row 3, the number 15 Ace Frehley Tribute Eagle, that is Cameron Romano. Outside row 2, the number 69 Dubby Bird, Gary Greenlee. Inside row 2, the 10 car, the Busch Light Panther. That is Brian Moore. What is going on with our lineup? Something has shifted. I'm unsure as to why. Oh, who missed the start? Oh, it gridded me first. Ha! Funny. All right, well, in that case, the lineup I just gave you was wrong because it gave me pole in this race for some reason, even though I'm not racing. So inside, I take it back. Row 1 will be Brian Moore. Outside, number 5, Old Style Beer of Derek Hilker. 2 beer machines on the front row. Then the 15 of Romano and the 69 of Greenlee. The 96 of Sycamore and the 13 of Hood will be our race breakdown here. I just realized I don't have our leaderboard up. I need to get that going. Should be coming up momentarily for us, folks. There we go. Hey, yep, there, I got it. Woohoo! We got our leaderboard just in time. All right.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. We're away and racing. 10 laps, no cautions. Let's set the field for the feature. We got one out of the groove. It's Gary. See if he can get that thing gathered up on those cold tires. Brian Moore to the lead. Hilker second. Romano third. Sycamore fourth. Coming around first lap. Going to be complete incident free, it looks like. Love to see him keeping it clean. Little wall tap from the 69. Nothing a little paint won't fix. 10 car or more really finding a smooth groove there. Car looks in control and stable. Hilker not giving up though, right on his rear bumper. Not quite able to chew on that bumper yet, but trying to get close. 3 laps in the books. Scratch that, just 2. But, whoa, we got a spinner. 69 of Gary Greenlee goes around. Looks like minor damage. He'll get that vehicle back up to speed as we catch back up with the leaders. Oh no, where's Derek Hilker? Derek Hilker's gone around too. He's lost it in turn 4. Oh no, and Gary Greenlee goes around again. Oh my goodness. Big damage for the 69 Dubby Bird. 5 car looks like he's away free of damage, but big trouble. 10 car or more continues to lap. 15.96, fighting it out for the second. Keep it clean, boys. Keep it clean. Race them hard, but don't wreck yourselves out. Remember, it's just the feature, or it's just the qualifier. Brian Moore, no drama out front. Smooth and steady. No tail wag at all in that 10 car. Love to see it. Oh, DJ's looking up the inside. He's got a nose on him. Cameron throws the block. Crossover move. DJ goes high. 96 working the high side, trying to get the momentum run. Oh, gets a piece of the wall. No major body damage, though. Looks like that car's going to be okay. 15 gives him a bump. Oh, no! Big wreck. 96-15 destroyed. Big damage. Hilker navigates. 10 car or more navigating the lap down car of 69 of Gary Greenlee. Now going 1 lap down. Chris Hood started this race from the back. He's now after second place. Wounded 96 car making laps. 5 car trying to, whoa, keep it in tow. A little stutter from the simulator there. 15 into the wall. Big tire damage. Cameron just trying to finish this race, get that thing to pit road. He's going to end up calling it a night. We'll be seeing him back in the feature, but more than likely starting at the back.
Can't believe DJ fucking turned me.
We're all friends here. He's not too upset, but definitely a frustrating moment. Chris Hood running second. Brian Moore off of 4. No incidents, no problems, just a clean race. Well done, Brian. That brings him home second. First. Chris Hood second in the 13 Chick Hicks car. DJ third in that messed up machine. Goodness gracious. Hilker will bring it home fourth. DJ will get third. Fifth will be Greenlee, which means sixth will be Romano. With that being done, that will bring us to our 7-minute DJ turn me. Yes, I watched it. Big wreck happened there. That's, looked like DJ just couldn't get clear of you there. I don't know, might go back and watch that incident during this. Kind of want to see what happened. Oops, heat one. Let's go inside with the number 96 and see what was going on here. So, DJ's on the low side here. Cameron gets very, very loose. Nope, this must be the next lap by. Yeah, this is it. Alright, let's slow this thing down a little bit. Quarter speed. DJ cannot see his... oh, there comes Cameron. Whoa! Washes up the track. DJ gathers it up. Tries to pull out of it seeing you come up, but nope. I think he was trying to get behind you there. Either way. Oh, big damage to the 15 and the 96. That is a rough break. Big damage. Ooh. My, oh my. Hard to believe DJ got that car going again. Not only that, managed to bring it home fourth after all that. Whew. That'll be a ride. Go with a ride here along through this wreck. Boom! Holy mackerel. Alright, well, definitely some hard racing there for sure. I think DJ was trying to clear himself off of the 15 and just could not get under him fast enough, unfortunately. Let's go on. Gonna go focus on some crashes here and see what we get. Cuts to Gary smoking down the backstretch, it looks like. Whoa. Like this is kind of cutting around for me. Letting us see some of the action out here on the track that sometimes I miss. Oh no! Gary's being a troll tonight, it looks like. Oh, brother. Had a little drink in me and wet the whistle. Have to see. Looked like Brian Moore, the class of the field tonight so far. We didn't really get to see if anybody had anything for him. Chris Hood was the only car that made it through the heat with no problems. So we'll have to see. I know Derek Hilker was able to keep up with him for a couple laps there. Will Derek be able to do anything with that or not? That's the big question. Cameron Romano, of course, was up in that battle, but a couple cars back, kind of hard to tell what he had to give there. Whoa, DJ, hang on to her, bud. The casinos don't seem like they handle the best here at North Wilkesboro. These cars are all supposed to be even, but I'm not sure if there's a handling advantage or not to any of the body styles. Casino, of course, the tallest of these vehicles. The shortest being the Eagle. Whoa, Cameron! That one's gonna hurt. Somebody get that man a bumper. As Chris Hood comes around, picks him up here. Chris very smooth through the corner. Didn't see a lot of unsettled motion out of that vehicle. I'd love to see that. Yeah, that's not how you do a J-turn there, DJ. Cut out to Derek Hilker out here. Derek, whoa, Chris, what on earth just happened? Derek running very, very high. Chris definitely got some damage on the front of that race car now. You can see that left front corner really beat up. He's either waiting for Derek to come back around. Oh, no, he told him. Wow, Derek with a lot of speed down into 3 and 4, but manages to get it going. Impressive maneuver. Derek's on throttle a fair bit longer than Cameron is. Both of them shot flame out the tailpipe at the exact same time, but Cameron was 2 or 3 car lengths back. And it looks like that is the end of the warm-up session.
Drivers, welcome to legendary North Wilkesboro Speedway. Gentlemen, start your engine!
Now, let's go over your starting lineup for the CSC short track at North Wilkesboro.
DJ, I'm coming for your ass. Pause.
Your pole sitter, one of only 2 clean cars in the heat race, the number 10 Busch Beer Panther. That is Brian Moore. Outside row 1, the only other clean car in the heat races. Also running a Panther, it's the number 13 Chick Hicks car. That is Chris Hood. Inside row 2, the only casino in the field tonight, the Evil JD number 96. That is DJ Sycamore. Outside row 2,
Oops,
the
I
familiar...
thought I was in R for race mode. My bad.
Looks like Greenlee having trouble with his gearbox to start off the race. But yes, in that outside row 2, that is the number 5 Old Style Beer Eagle with a Chevy Lumina paint scheme on it. That is Derek Hilker. Inside row 3, the 69 Dubby Bird of Gary Greenlee. There he is. And on the outside, row 3, that is the number 15 Eagle, the Ace Frehley tribute of Cameron Romano. pace lights are out on the iRacing Silverado pace truck as we come in to turn 2. That means they will be green next time by. Pull those belts tight, get them ready to race. It's 50 laps of short track chaos. Here we go. 6 cars, 1 winner, 50 laps. Who's gonna take it? Green flag is out. We're away in racing here at North Wilkesboro. Brian Moore with that preferred line on the inside. Chris Hood going to try to swing way wide and get the momentum run. It doesn't work out for him. 96 of Sycamore takes the position away. Hood back to third. Moore out to a handy lead. Greenlee off pace a little bit there. Whoa, keep it out of the wall. Little wall tap there from the 69. 10 car able to get that middle groove he likes so much in the heat races. Single file already. These drivers not wasting time doing side-by-side actions. They have figured out that with 50 to go in the race, it is time to settle in and find a groove. Because if you don't have the speed to match Brian, you're going to need to find it quick. Speaking of experimenting, there goes the 5 car out to the high side. Not sure if that was intentional or if he's just trying a new line and missed the braking zone, but he is catching the 96 car right on the bumper of that casino. Whoa, Chris Hood. Caution is out on lap 4. Caution flags do not count here in the Street Stock League. So, reminder, when we go racing again, it will still be lap 4 turning into lap 5, no matter how many laps under caution we end up doing. One of the unique features here of the Street Stock League. As the pace truck will go out to collect the field as we watch Brian Moore lead the field. 4 for 4 on laps led so far. That Busch Beer Panther, no drama and no troubles here tonight so far. Go back through the field. DJ Sycamore started this in the second row. He'll be starting it from the front row on this not front row. We do single file restarts here. Whoa, Cameron Romano getting a little fresh with the 96. Probably giving him a little grief for racing him hard there, but hey, you got to run them hard, boys. I can't blame DJ for that. On earth. They must be giving DJ a hard time because everybody in the call is giving DJ a hard time now. I got like a little good camaraderie and sportsmanship. Keep in mind, these drivers can make pit stops. However, they only have 1 set of tires. So, if you want to make the most of those Hoosier Comanche radials, you better use them up on the car before you come in to change them, because once you use them, you lose them. There's no putting on a set of scuffs, an extra set of tires from earlier in the race. In iRacing, once you burn them, they're gone. So make the most of your tires. Derek Hilker coming up from the back row. No, excuse me, he was on row 2 as well. Running third right now. Looking like he's trying to experiment a little bit there on that first run. Not sure if that's by design or just what he's trying to do out there. Or rather by accident, not by design. We're missing a car. There comes Chris Hood. Don't know where he was going. Pace truck is in. They're going green this time by. Chris Hood's going to be well back off of the pack. Not sure what slowed him up so much. Green flag is out. We're away and racing here again at North Wilkesboro. Moore out to a big lead to start with. Got a great jump on the field. No trouble at all running the line he wants to run. Absolutely out for a Sunday drive. 96 of Sycamore and Chase. Five of Hilker trying to get back in the groove and see if he can chase down and get that number 96 car. He was right on the bumper when the caution came out. Be interesting to see if that 5 car can make work of the 96 and get around him for position. 15 Romano trying to use the apron. Would not recommend that. Car gets very, very loose down there. Whoa, and as I say it, DJ waggles. Oh, and it slows the 5. Whoa, Cameron. Oh, man, I thought that was going to be a wreck 2 or 3 different times. Great job by those drivers keeping that car gathered up and not wrecking it. You can get away with a little apron touch on the exit of 2, but on 4, that light-colored apron down there, that concrete is insta-death pretty much. You touch it and the car is going sideways. Whoa, we got Gary around. Oh, big damage to the 69. He's got it gathered up, though. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Caution's out, caution's out. He's not going to be able to get that mess back to pit road without some little bit of help there. So.
Check up in 1, check up in 1.
I don't even know if he can turn
There's
that
a
car.
bumper on the second line, Gary. I think we lost something.
I had to throw the caution. Gary pretty much didn't have any steering at all and couldn't get it off the track. I watched him hit hard enough to break the front end. Oof. Big hit for the 69 there. Great break, though, for the 13 car, who did not get to catch up to the leaders on that restart. So he was about a half a track behind. Clean air and no trouble, but no way to be back into the fray. So we'll have more than likely another lap with 5 cars on the go. Greenlee not sure if he's going to be able to get that car towed fast enough or not. 10 car or more still leading, untouched. Huge restart advantage there for the 10. I think he got a shot from the 96 on the restart as Moore waited until later in the zone to go. And that played to the 10's advantage because the 96 really gave him a shot. Whoa!
I'll give myself an end of line for that. I wasn't expecting to actually turn him.
All right, well, Cameron being honest there, I think he was trying to mess around with him and accidentally spun him out. So that will drop the 15 to the back of the field. We'll see. I'm surprised the 96 of Sycamore did not buzz the tower there. Politely sticks middle finger out window. That is, you're giving him the bird, but you're doing it nice. Do we need any black flag clears after that?
Soji, you don't need to clear my black flag. I gave myself an end of line for spinning DJ.
No, that part I heard. I just didn't know if, like, DJ got a black flag for it or something. I wanted to make sure everybody else was cool. I knew you did that to yourself. All right, pace truck is off. Let's stack them, rack them, and send them out again, as unfortunately the 69... Oh, he got it back on track just in time. Let's go. Greenlee back in the race. Green flag is out. Moore, not a big advantage. Just a couple car lengths. He got a better run than I thought he did. He's going to run that middle line he likes and pull away from the pack again. 96 and 5 side by side. Send him down into 4. 5 drifts high. 96 has to relinquish or get run over. Fall into line. Position change. 5 and 96. 13 and 15 battling it out here in the back. Trying to keep the wheels on those cars right now. Still a long way to go in this race. We have the 69 of Greenlee. About a half a track. Yeah, not more like a straightaway. He's catching up better than I thought. And look at this challenge for the lead. We finally have somebody who can give a run to Brian. It's Derek Hilker. Brian's slow but methodical approach of not chirping the tires is not helping him. It was good in the first couple runs, but Derek looks like he might have found a groove. Look at him drive that thing. That's an aggressive line down all the way onto the apron. He is really pushing that 5 car. A little stutter from the simulator again there. Wow, no! Caution is out. Good save from Derek there. Wowee. That was close. Woo! That could not... I don't know how he didn't get damaged from that one. That right there. Let's go back and watch it. That is going to be your Code Brown moment of the race presented by Dude Wipes. Let's go on board with the number 5 of Derek Hilker. Where's the cockpit? There it is.
Oh shit moment of the race has been sponsored by Dude Wipes.
Gets it, comes off the corner just a little bit loose. Watch him lock this thing down and keep it off the wall. If we did an All-State Good Hands award, that would be it for the night, keeping that car clean as a whistle. Good save by Derek. Well done, my friend. Jump back to the live. We have a taker on pit road. Cameron Romano came down pit. Did not get to see. Did he take tires there? No. Just a fuel stop, it appears. Maybe damage repair? Not seeing any damage on that car. If he took a fastie, that'd be a pretty big mistake, I think, but time will tell. Either way, he's caught up with the pack. Pace lights are off. That means we're going green this time by. Coming off a 2. Running order currently Moore, Sycamore, Hood, Greenlee, Hilker, and Romano in that order. Oh, no, pace lights are back on. Looks like maybe I saw that wrong. More likely that it's 1 to go now. Watch those pace lights. Let's see if they turn off coming across the stripe. Indeed they do. This time it's 1 to go. Must have been a bad angle when I saw the pace truck. I did not see those lights coming on. This tea is not very good. Tried a pure leaf with lemon. I prefer the extra sweet. Not being sponsored by them on the next race car, I can tell you that. All right, coming out of 4, Moore, Sycamore, Hood. Green is back out. Greenlee, Hilker, and Romano. Whoa! Hilker trying to jump the restart on the outside a little bit. Wanted to get Greenlee on the restart. He may still pull it off. Look at the bottom line he's got on that. Makes short work of the 69 car. But he's got a long way to go in these street stocks if he wants to catch that 13. More off of 1. Not able to get that run. I think when the fresh tires died off of the 10 car, that took his superpowers away a little bit and made him look a little bit more human. 96 and 13. Really working with each other, but also trying to make sure they don't lose pace to that 10 car. They know if they let him get too far away, they're never going to catch him no matter who comes out on top. And look at Derek Hilker. Already climbing, trying to close that gap, slowly but steadily. Stay focused on the 96 here as it's right in the middle, and it's keeping the 10 and the 13, and sometimes the 5 in frame. Whoop. Nope, no car on the wall there, just a little bit of a wide exit. 3 very different lines through there. Seems like DJ and Hilker are running the same type of line through 1 and 2. No, but Hilker, unless that was a mistake there, Hilker running much wider through 3 and 4. To watch and see if he does that again. There's Moore's middle line. DJ's kind of with him on that middle line, but at a little bit of a different entry angle. Hood really, really low, and then Hilker that time really low as well. Not sure if Hilker's intending that or if he's been trying to keep it mixed up and interesting. Everyone on the lead lap, and let's go Brian. Yes, Brian doing very well out here tonight. Led them all so far. 10 car. Looks a little bit superhuman. That's a good run from Brian Moore tonight. cut to a different camera here. Let's watch that from a new angle. Whoa! You can see that a lot better perspective of speed here on this camera. Really shows how fast they're gliding down into the corners. Oh, Chris Hood with the little wiggle. 5-car of Hilker now right on the back bumper of the 13. Let's watch this battle for oh! Chris Hood into the wall. That will make an ill-handling race car of that number 13 Chick Hicks tribute. That thing is going to be loose and understeer pushy. Not willing to give up the position to the 5-car, though, as he continues to battle back on the high side. 96 and 10, basically just following, lead and follow. No real news up front. This is your only battle on track at the moment. Chris Hood goes wide again. Gonna run that momentum line. Ooh, touches the wall again, not as hard. Surprising he doesn't have more trouble with that vehicle. I would have thought it would have been an ill-handling problem by now, but it appears as though the 13 is still able to keep on wheeling. 5-car doing what he does, holding that bottom line, trying to clear the 13. Can't. Oh, another hit to the wall from the 13. That Panther just taking massive abuse. Whoa! Ooh, right around in front of the 15. The sim threw that caution right before I could. Glad the sim is quicker than I. Now, this is where the drivers have to start thinking about strategy. 23 laps on the books, 27 to go. Will these drivers come down for tires, or do they save them for later? Pit road is open this time by no takers. Not a one. Interesting. With 27 laps to go, this is going to be as close to a halfway stage break as you can get it. I am surprised nobody is coming down for fresh rubber. These Hoosier Comanche radials are good race tires, but they fall off fast. Your tires will never do as well under caution as they are under...
I'm tired of this, Grandpa!
We do have one taker, Chris Hood in the 13. He's going to bring that wounded 13 machine back down pit road.
Not one of you said that's too damn bad. I'm so disappointed in you.
I was gonna, but I'm also calling of some pit strategy stuff, so I didn't have time. Alright. He brings that 13 machine to the attention of his crew. Does he take the fast repair? He does not. He's just going to take damage repair, it looks like. I go away. Chris is wrecking again. Yeah, unfortunately, Chris just got a little loose there. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, they did. Okay, they popped a little bit of damage on the front nose there. But no tires. Pace lights are out. Green next time by. Yeah, unfortunately, Chris got a little loose doing battle with DJ there. And it was a good battle. Was that DJ or was that... I take it back. It might have been Derek. It was DJ or Derek. Can't remember which now. The 13 going to make it in time. He will not. All right. Here we go. 10 car or more. Still your leader. 96 of Sycamore. 5 of Hilker. 15 of Romano. 69 of Greenlee and the 13 of Hood. 10 car just trying to hang on, but he's got pressure. Here comes DJ. DJ tries to poke a nose, but doesn't quite pull it off. Gary into the wall in the back. He lets Chris around. Brian good about trying to keep that entry blocked off and not letting people dive bomb him. 10 car looking for a prayer as he tries to hold off the attacking 96 and 5. 96 not going anywhere, though. All over the back bumper of that 10. 5 car coming up right on the bumper of the 96 as well. 3 cars right under a blanket. 1, 2, 3, and the 15 looks like he wants to get a piece of the action. '96 scrapes that outside wall again, trying to get as wide of an entry arc as he possibly can. Running a little lower in the corners, but it doesn't look like it's helping him. 10 maintains that half a car lead. All the drivers trying to run that same kind of swoopy low-high-low line coming into one. But none of them can seem to make an advantage of it. They're all right within a striking distance of each other. DJ running a little lower through the corner, Brian up high. Not really giving Brian much more of a run out of the corner, though. His lead stays static. And the 96 cannot seem to make any kind of ground on him. Same problem for the 5. Example. Whoa! Woo-hoo-hoo! That was close. DJ almost completely cleaned out the 10. Derek Hilker now looking on the inside. DJ's faux pas opened the door up for the 5. Can Derek get his nose underneath? Whoa, DJ, hang on to it. That's a loose race car. Wow, DJ not only got loose, managed to hold it off, hold the spin, and hold off Derek. That is not an easy thing to do. That is awesome driving from those two drivers. It's easily the best battle on track. Moore continuing to try to just make laps and put distance between these two cars as they continue to fight amongst themselves. The 15 trying to catch these two cars, unable to make up lap time. As there goes the 90s or the 10 car, finally getting a little bit of breathing room. 5 car tried to take a swipe, missed. 96 got a breathing room again. Bad news for the 10. I'm sure he wanted to watch them continue to fight amongst themselves. 13 Hood gets a little bit of a love tap from the wall back there. Whoa, Brian way loose out of 4. Loses a bunch of momentum. 96 closing the gap. Good save by Moore, but a scary moment, I'm sure. Get that man a wipe.
What do you got now?
Ken Romano goes around solo spin out of 2. Excuse me, out of 1. That's the wrong corner. There's the end of 2. No damage on that 15 machine. So that will bring all of these vehicles around to the attention of the Pace vehicle. Now this might be another opportunity for some pit strategy. We have 33 in the books, 27 to go now. Excuse me, 17 to go. 10 car, 96, 13, and 69. And the 15 all coming around for what I would have to assume is fresh rubber. 5 car, only driver to avoid pit road. He will stay on track. '96, no tires. 10 car taking 4. 13 tires up. 69 and 15, both tires up. 10 car, 13, both tires up. Same thing on the 69 and the 15. 96, not sure what he's waiting on. Ten car already off of pit road. 69 second, 15 third. Chris Hood, I believe, staying to get some damage repaired. There goes the 96's tires on. Looks like he might have had a hold penalty of some sort. Not sure 100% what's going on with that 96. As I finish off the last sip of my not-so-good tea, let's go and see. That is not the camera angle I wanted. So that
We might need to extend the caution just by another lap, just so we can get everybody bunched up.
Gary beat me to it. Another big stutter from the simulator there. Apologies for the stuttering tonight. Not sure what that's about. So, your new lineup. New leader for the first time in 33 laps. Brian Moore has been dethroned thanks to the pit cycle. It's the number 5 car of Derek Hilker. With that being said, Derek is at a massive disadvantage. Talk about the sheep running from the wolves. You've got the 5 car on 30-some lap old tires, and you've got nothing but wolves behind him. 10 car, 4 fresh tires, 69 4 tires, 15 4 tires, 13 4 tires, and 96 also with a fresh set of Hoosiers. All 5 cars trying to take advantage of the 5's pit strategy and take advantage of his old tires. Let's see what the difference is going to be. Restart zone, 5 car to the lead. We're away in green. 17 to go. Now 16. It'll take a lap for those fresh Hoosiers to get up to temperature. Watch all of those guys on the cold tires worming around. Well, let's see if those fresh green tires come into play, or if Derek's warmed up and worn out Hoosiers can hold off the pack. Brian Moore, the only one with even in spitting distance of the leader right now. All 4 of the other drivers, big problems on that restart. All over the track, all over the place. As it does appear, though, Brian Moore is able to make some time on the 5. Looks like he might have a little bit better out-of-corner speed than the 5 car has. The question is it enough? Will we have another caution? Both of these are viable possibilities. Whoa, easy, boys. Racing each other very hard up front for that 3rd position. Oh, no, we got a spinner. Caution is out. Whoops, that's the wrong Cameron. Cameron Romano goes around. There he is. Does not lose a lap, but does lose his track position. That will send him to the back. Unfortunately, the spinning DJ thing put him to the back of the field. And unfortunately, when you're back with the squirrels, you get the nuts sometimes. Cameron putting himself in a compromising situation back there at the back of the field. They're still beating on DJ a little bit there. Oh, hey, look at that. 5 car pit. No real surprise there, especially the tire advantage that Moore and DJ had on him. Not really a choice but to bring that 5 car down for 4 fresh Hoosiers to see if he can make the most of this final run. Does he take 4 tires? He does. Right sides up. Left sides up. There it goes. And away. No damage repair on that vehicle. Derek saving his fastie in case he gets totaled. With only minor damage on that vehicle, I'm sure it's not hurting him too badly. Let's go back and see if Derek's going to be able to catch the field in time here. Oh no! Derek spins it.
Green flag.
You need to watch and see. I know I'm missing the start here, but I want to make sure he gets that car going so he's not a hazard on the racetrack. He has the vehicle going. Let's get back to the action. Moore now back to leading this race once again. Lead change has been reverted. 10 back to the point. 96 of Sycamore, close and chase. 13 of Hood, sitting and wait, hoping to make the most of it. Right up the road, Derek Hilker, all alone on an island, feeling like he's being hunted. Tire change did him no good with that spin off of 4, or off of 2, coming back to the green. 10 car out to the lead still. 96 unable to make any meaningful progress. Oh no, we got another spinner.
Gary's spinning on the backstretch.
Ooh, big damage.
Come on, kid. What you doing there, homeboy?
Wasn't sure if I should throw that or not, and there's enough damage that'll get Derek stacked back up and get us all ready to go for a hopefully what's a final restart. '69 Greenlee will bring that vehicle to pit road. More than likely to try to repair some of that rear end damage. All 5 of our other cars now under a blanket with each other. I should say 0 laps. That's the pace car. 40 laps to go down. Only 10 to go next time by. Not counting caution flags, of course. Any caution laps do not count. 10 car or more back to the lead. I believe he's led them all except for that short stint where Hilker had the lead. 96, 13, 15. All trying to find a way around that number 10 car. That Busch beer on the back of that vehicle got to be looking like one wide thing to pass. Moore not making it easy this evening. Moore's definitely hungry for a win tonight. I know.
I'm putting condiments you've never heard of on hot dogs you'll never understand.
Have you ever heard somebody say something and almost be afraid to ask? I'm a little concerned to ask what he means by that. Oh. Always an interesting time with this crew. Never a boring race for sure. Pace lights out. Greenlee still on pit road. Not sure if he's just going to wait for the field to go. Yep, there he goes. He's going to catch the back of the field. Being that caution laps don't count, does not have to worry about, oh no, that's going to be an unsafe release penalty for Greenlee. All right, 10 car or more. Get ready on the black clear. Green flag is back out, and we're away and racing here at North Wilkesboro. Moore to the lead. Oh no! Big spin, big spin. Oh, Derek Hilker gets into it big time. Ooh. Oh, that was, I didn't even throw that caution.
I deserve to be something on that one because I stuck it where I shouldn't have stuck it and I broke it off.
Let's go back and rewatch what happened there. DJ really tried to drive it down in, and I think luckily, wow, good save by the 13, rough break for the 5. That might be exactly the kind of thing that Derek Hilker was saving that incident for. Watch these cars get all stacked up. I'm not sure who our leader is. Ryan Moore still slated as your leader right now. Minor front end damage to the front of that 10 car for the first time tonight. Derek Hilker.
Hi, Chris.
DJ bringing that number 96 down pit road. So the way that's going to cycle around, it looks like Chris Hood, your new leader. Cam Romano in the 15 car second. Greenlee in the 69 third. That puts the 10 car of Moore back to fourth. Will the 10 car bring that thing down pit road for damage repair? He does not. Fairly good indication there that the 10 car does not have suspension damage, as these cars with suspension damage are nigh on undrivable. Alrighty. 5 of Hilker got wrapped up in that wreck.
Da-na, da-na, dun 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 da-na-na-na-na-na.
Alright, pace truck is off. All 6 competitors still in contention and on the lead lap. New leader. Third one of the night. Chris Hood in the 13. 15 of Romano second. 69 of Greenlee third. 10 car of Moore fourth. And the 5 car of Hilker fifth. 96 of Sycamore sixth. Moore not wasting any time. He wants back up to the front from fourth. Can he go to the lead in one lap? Brian Moore back to the lead. Chris Hood not going to give it up on that inside. Doesn't matter. Moore with the speed. What a pass. Fourth to first in one move. What a race. Great move by the 10 to get his position back.
All right, Corey Hahn, settle the fuck down.
Can't hate on a man for driving like he's on fire. What a pass, what a move. Oh, big hit from the 69. 10 car, just high speed, don't care. Whoa.
Damn it!
I don't know if I should throw. Sim did not throw a caution there.
No caution? No, I'm just kidding.
Say it was a wreck that got going fast enough there. I understand why NASCAR has such a hard time calling cautions. Hard to tell. 45 to go, 5 this time by, well, Gary down the backstretch again. He'll get that car righted and moving. No caution again. No need for it. If they go around in front of the leaders, I will throw something, or in front of another car, I will. But solo spins or minor minglings, I try not to mess with too much. Caution is out again. Oh, no. Greenlee with a big hit that time. That might put an end to the night for the 69 W Bird. I don't know if he's got any fast repairs left. Whoa, Gary, watch you're in traffic. Oh, dear. 69 going to bring that thing down to pit. Oh, God. Greenlee driving with the hood up on that thing. Might have to back her up just a little bit there, Gary. Does he have a fast repair left? 96 of Sycamore going to come down pit road as well here. Probably just going to try to bang some dents out on that sheet metal. Only 2 cars on pit road this time.
Rip in peace, Chris Hood.
Oh, no! Chris Hood loses connection and leaves the race due to packet loss. Rough break for the 13 car. He was in contention, but that will drop him out of contention this evening. Sad to see. And then there were 4. The 96 of Sycamore on pit road, but still in contention. getting the short track speed wrench, as they call it, also known as a hammer. Trying to get that 96 straightened up and righted just a little bit. Every advantage helps when you're in this close of a battle. He'll have that car ready to go in plenty of time for the restart. 69 of Greenlee. I am guessing that's night done for him. Those poor vehicles have had it. The Dubby Bird looks like it will end with its wings clipped. 4 cars left out of 6. We made it all the way up. Yep, and there goes Gary. He has disconnected. That will end the night for the 69 Dubby Bird. 4 cars left. 10 car of Moore, 5 car of Hilker, 15 of Romano, 96 of Sycamore. 5 car jumps low. Can Moore use that high line momentum he's had? Gonna try to diamond that corner off, get a big run down the backstretch. Can he clear the 5? Tires on that 5 car, a couple laps newer. Doesn't seem to matter. Moore in the 10 car just simply outdrives him. 48, 3 to go this time by. 10 car parks it on the apron, trying to get the 5 car to check up. 5 car says, nope, I've got more grip, I'm going low. 10 car still with the momentum off of 2. Nobody seems to be able to, oh, he finally loses it, no! Woo! What a save from Brian Moore. That car, oh no! Wow, they all kept it collected. Great save from our drivers. I was ready to throw the caution. And they keep it in line. Unbelievable. Oh, no. Oh, and I can't throw the caution. This race is going to end. This is it. The 10 of Moore gets back to the lead. Hilker goes around. 2 cars. Moore, Romano. Can Moore keep it clean out of 4? Will he lose it again? He keeps it clean. Romano tail wags. Brian Moore wins the race. What a finish. Oh my goodness. Holy. Woo. I lagged out. I had a hunch that's what happened, Chris. That's sad. Sorry to see you couldn't finish. DJ's a weapon. Yeah, he was on the edge of control tonight for sure. That is short track racing, I'm afraid. Sometimes you get wrecked out. Brian Moore, with what's left of that number 10 car, brings it home. Let's go interview the winners. What a race. Wow, wow, wow.
The check up off of the corner.
Brian Moore, you have just won at North Wilkesboro. Congratulations. You were all the way back a couple positions there at the restart there. Got loose and managed to gather it up. How close were you to losing it off of 4 there on that second to last lap?
All but a little, honestly. I got way too aggressive with the throttle there.
You had to be elbows out. I thought your night was over when I saw you go wide. I'm like, oh no, he's gonna loop it. And I saw got loose, caught it, got loose again, and still managed to gather it up, and really didn't even lose that much time to the 5.
No, I I gathered it pretty well. The only thing I feel a little bad about is kind of washed up into him at the end there, and I didn't mean to do that, but it just got too into the groove and overdrove it a little bit. But other than that, it went well. Other than that,
easy to do for sure in these street stocks, and I'm surprised. Did you know how much damage you had on the front of that 10 car? Because your whole front of your car was stoved up pretty bad.
I did not know I had any damage, to be honest. It felt like it was driving normally.
You definitely had a fair bit of sheet metal damage on that, but well done. Way to keep that car in line, and congratulations. Cameron, second place tonight. You were all the way at the back on that restart pretty much. Everything kind of just, the seas parted for you there. How'd you take advantage of that?
I was just praying to God that I wasn't going to be a part of it. Yeah, no, I'm actually kind of surprised we finished the way we did. We kind of had a pretty crappy evening. Car just wasn't handling right, even in practice. Couldn't get the car dialed in right. Got spun by a certain somebody, but um, at least I finished better than him. But I'll just say that. So, um, I'll take another second place finish. I didn't get to lead any laps today, but all in all, Brian was just a phenomenal racer. He just came out of nowhere in that on that one restart and just basically took us to Gapplebee's.
That fourth to
Um,
first move was very impressive. That was a fun thing to watch.
and now you understand why I said, "Okay, settle down, Corey Heim."
I was watching and I'm like, man, that shuffled him back in traffic. We'll have to see. Oh, never mind. He's already back to the lead. Chris got the lead there for a split second. And I'm like, oh, we got a new leader. Oh, no, we don't. Never mind.
Once I saw him make that move, I was just like, all right, that's it. The race is over.
That was, yeah. Brian had some serious speed tonight. I've not seen a car dominate a race that much. I mean, even when he got back in traffic, he just right back up to the front again. It was impressive. Chris, sorry to see you didn't get to finish. Same for you, Gary. That was a rough break for the two of you. I know, Chris, that wasn't in your control. And Gary, I kind of know you got spun there a little bit too. It was a lot of hard racing tonight and some unfortunate luck on your guys' side. But better luck next week, of course. And
it wasn't the best. I don't know why my internet decided to not decide to work, but shit happens.
Yeah, it's unfortunate side of sim racing, but it's all right. Well, I'm sure we'll see you again next week. And
Derek Hilker said, "He ruined my chance for 3 wins in row. Ha ha."
Yeah, Derek, you were one of the few people who could keep it right against Brian's rear bumper, but just couldn't seem to make the pass there. It's like you two were evenly matched for some of that, and it was a shame to see you ended up spinning off a 2 there on that last lap. It looked like you were just trying to play a little too much catch up.
I'm going to say this. I thought we come to the North Wilkesboro Speedway instead of the North Wilkesboro Pinball Machine.
Yeah, that's fair. This track, I'll be honest, guys, in practice, I was struggling as well. I was trying to set a fast lap, and you guys impressed the hell out of me tonight because there's no way I could have put lap times down like that consistently. I could not find the groove you guys had at this track. You guys really found something tonight, so that was impressive.
What groove for me?
I thought I had a good shot at winning there when Brian and Derek went shooting up the track, and then
hell broke loose.
Yeah, then I was
a
little slow off of 4.
Hey, DJ, it's much easier to win whenever you're beating everybody out of your way and knocking them out. I'm kidding.
I try to do as clean as I can. I just am not the greatest at that for some reason.
Hey, I was like, okay, wherever he finishes, I'm going to go up and I'm going to wreck his ass after the race.
I will say.
And I spun out and was like, well,
in terms of incident points, Brian had 4, Chris had 2, Cameron had 6, Derek had 8, DJ had 10, and Gary had 14. So definitely you and Gary and DJ were the two who got in the most scuffles tonight for sure. But that's all right. Still made for some good racing and a good show. I will be back in the call here in a few. I'm going to go ahead and end the call. Go ahead.
What's the over and under for incident points and wrecks tomorrow?
I'm going to go with a lot because
we're running the 87s tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we do have 3 fast repairs for tomorrow.
Oh, that reminds me. I got to change my number for the Cup Series.
Derek Hilker said, "I will remember this for tomorrow."
Hey, Cameron, because you're an admin in that, you can go in and change the number, and I'll update
It's only for this one race,
just not
and
the
you'll
paint.
understand when you see the paint scheme.
Okay.
Makes
The
sense.
chicken pit
Oh, they're in
special.
Raleigh?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to head back to the broadcast booth and finish the race. Brian, congrats again on the win, and everybody else, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
Wait. Before somebody leaves, can you? Or Soji, you can go ahead and go.
Okay, I'll
As
see you
far-
guys here in a few. Alrighty, and we are back. Thank you all for watching. Hey, there's Gary in the chat. Good win, Brian. I agree. Well said, Chris. Gary says, pee pee poo poo, we really need to set what the lug nuts, aka channel points, can do. Yeah, we'll add some channel points and stuff here eventually. But until then, thank you all very much for watching. Tomorrow night, the CSC Cup Series is racing. Same time, same channel, 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard stream will start. 9:20 will actually start coverage, and 9:30 is qualifying. It is the 1987 NASCAR Legends cars. The Buick Regal, or LeSabre is it? I forget which one. It's the 87 Buick, the 87 Monte Carlo, the 87 Thunderbird, and the 87 Grand Prix 2+2 at Talladega. Super speedways, 1980s Cup cars, the classics at one of the best tracks for them to race in. Super fun race, super fun time. Hope you guys all can make it. Should be an absolutely awesome show tomorrow night. So, hopefully you will see you there. Thank you for tuning in this evening. My name is Soji Sakata. We will catch you all tomorrow night, same time, same place, hopefully. Have a great night. I'm out.